Today we have a new model, guys. This is super cool bike. And this is the Prodigy XC model, one of the top 3 or top 5 electric bikes for this year. Let's unbox it, and this should be a super cool mid-drive, guys, so let's check it out. So the assembly is super easy, and I like that they have hollowed cranks, so they're cast and they're much lighter. Wow, and it's so much lighter compared to other bikes in the same class that I tried. And here we have the valve for air compression and adjusting for your weight and the travel you're looking for. So I only seen this on Polarna bikes so far. Look at this. You have the valve right there, which is super cool to have, especially for mountain biking. This thing is super sweet, guys. Super sweet. Some cool stuff here in the car. This is pretty cool. Allen wrench keys, and it's getting cold, so this will be a nice little hat to wear. Thank you, Ride1Up, for this. Let's see the charger. Here. And this is 42 volts, 2 amps. Guys, I haven't finished assembling, but I want to take a break and really stop and show you how cool this paint job is. And this frame is gorgeous. So we have mid-drive, and look at the brake disc. This is a high quality disc brakes, and the wheels are so light. Wow, I'm really impressed just by unboxing this bike. And look at the quality of the seat. Comfort gel. All you need here, seat post suspension, and this will be like a full-size dual suspension mountain bike. The light is small but high quality. I've seen this on the carbon fiber electric bike I reviewed, which was like $3,000–4,000. So everything is like high quality. Look at the brake levers, small screen, and the bike. It's not that heavy for a mid-drive, and the mid-drives are usually big and heavy, so this is so well put together. Really impressed. And look at the design of the frame, like a lever shifter, higher end. So yeah, sensor for shifting. Guys, this bike is super nice. I'll finish assembly and take it outside so you can see it in daylight. But so far, this thing is beautiful. So I arrived at the little island. This is one of my favorite spots to, chill, get a coffee in the morning, and just like read something, do some work. And this is the bike. This is how it looks like, and I don't even know where to start. Like every single inch on this bike is just like super cool, and this bike feels special. I think this is top 2 best bikes I tried on the channel so far. So this is the Ride1Up Prodigy XC model. Very comfortable grips, high quality. We have here hardware to secure it. Look at this console. The screen, you can see it clearly in a sunny day, and today is super sunny, super bright. Beautiful day, guys, gorgeous. It's like 55 degrees, maybe 60. Visibility, it's perfect. It's so comfortable. You can quickly shift and adjust the speed that you need. So we don't have a thumb throttle or twist throttle, and you don't need it, guys. Maximum speed, 29.6 miles an hour I just reached. The battery consumes faster when you go in the booster mode. I did like 9 miles, so it drains faster. I think sport and tour will be better, but I want to go crazy. I like speed, so this is cool for me. If I need to travel longer distances, I will just go in the sport and tour and save some energy. The light is continuously on for safety reason. That's how Ride1Up set it up. This Bros system, you have here the button light that should turn off, and here you have various specs. Yeah, maximum speed 32 miles, range, time, and the trip 8.3 miles, and the trip time, which is pretty cool. Average speed 15.8 miles an hour. So super cool console. Here underneath you have another button, so you press and you walk. This is the walking speed, I think. And here you have on and off. Probably the best, or one of the best motors I tried so far. Super silent, no resistance. So even if I have no battery, I can ride this bike and it feels natural. It feels the same as the regular bike with no resistance. So I have a belt system with sensors, with torque sensor, with so many cool things which I need to explain in detail. We have a pretty cool and sophisticated system here. Bros TF drive system. If you're looking at the top line specialized Levo Expert, that is $10,499 US, and it's pretty much sold out at all times on their website. It's using the same Bros drive system.
Using an integrated power meter and wheel speed sensor, the motor responds intuitively to your ride. A bonus of this system is the ability to sync rider power to any Ant Plus enabled device. Mission Control enables riders to personalize the motor behavior through presets that favor more power or more range. The internal belt drive keeps the motor quiet and free of vibrations. The Sprag clutch can decouple the motor from drivetrain for no added resistance when the motor is inactive or when riding beyond assisted speed.
You may never have heard of Bros before, but like Bosch, they're a leading global automotive supplier for electric motors. Operating in over 23 countries, 50% of the new vehicles produced worldwide are equipped with at least one Bros product. They got started a little later than Bosch, producing their first e-bike motor at the Bros engine plant in Berlin in 2014. Their system is increasingly popular because of the unique features like much quieter internal belt drive, industry-leading 90 Nm of torque on their entire line, and open-source battery and display integration to allow manufacturers more choice on battery placement and frame design. This drive is pretty efficient, only 250 watts, but advertised as Class 3 with 28 miles an hour top speed. The motor weighs only 3.4 kilograms. It is the most silent motor and it reduces vibration. When the battery is empty, you can ride as a regular bike with no resistance. The motor has its own torque sensor, and I need to remind you that the bike is very light. The battery system is 36 volts only, 14 amp hour capacity. The battery pack, it's removable and super compact. Riding this electric bike feels like a normal regular bike, only a lot faster. Bosch power delivery is different. If you compare these two motors, it feels more abrupt because the systems are designed differently. Bros motors also sit a lot higher up to the frame for better ground clearance off-road and cleaner integrated look overall. This motor feels extremely agile compared to other bikes I reviewed so far. We have 380% assist, a lot of torque, 90 Nm exactly, quite powerful. A specialized bike with the same exact system, with the same settings, will run you double the price, if not triple, so I think you get a good deal here. And the handlebar, super comfortable. The bike does not come with this phone holder. This is Peak Design, which I'll review soon. I just got it. It's also really cool. We have a lever Shimano shifter, so it's mid-range and really good, crisp shifting. And look at the texture brakes, not the high end, mid end, but very good, and nice bend here so I can use two fingers. And we have a very small light, very powerful, and I think I reviewed this on another expensive high-end bike, so super compact, super good with light. This bike came with no light in the rear, no active rear brake light. I added this light, and it's very compact and it's super bright. And you have various mods. And I have similar that actually has red and blue and white, which is pretty cool. but the front one, super small, but look how far it hits. There's a lot of light here, so you can't really see, it has to be completely dark, but it's a big, long spot, and this light is super compact, but super bright. Love it. Lightweight, and lights up in front enough to do in the city well, even off-road. We have a valve here for the air compression, so you can pump air and adjust the level of how much travel you want to get. This fork has 120 millimeters of travel. Look at this travel here. Very nice, good quality fork. And here, tactile brakes, and look at this disc brakes. So you have high quality parts, guys. Everywhere I look at this bike, it just screams quality. Chameleon paint. It's bluish in the sun, then purple, and then turns like kind of greenish. And you have black button here. So amazing paint, amazing system for the motor and the battery. You have good tires. You only need here a seat post drop or a suspension to complete it. The chair, super comfortable, guys. So this type of chairs are designed to be light, compact, save weight, and you need to get those padded shorts. This has comfort groove gel. It's really comfortable, guys. Here we have the cassette. We have Shimano Livio medium level shifter to high. It's not SLS or XT, but very close. Have here a shift sensor. We have a Shimano cassette here, an 8-speed, good crank. I like the design. Every single inch of this bike is just screams quality. The only part I don't like is this thing sticking out here and the pedals. We have Well-Go, like, you know, like cheap pedals you see on all Chinese bikes. That can be upgradable very easily. The brakes are good, so you have one of the best systems on the market, good frame, good quality, and I feel like if you just put the branding Specialized, you'll pay like $4,000 for this bike. So for this price, for 2,400 or 2,500, forgot exactly the price, this is an amazing deal. The paint, look at this quality, guys, of the paint. It's just beautiful, and the parts are great. Very smooth action, guys. With zero assist, which you can ride, or with maximum power, it's super comfortable. The frame has this like laid back position. You're not over the stem, over the handlebars. Super comfortable. And look how much travel. This is insane. Super comfortable fork. And you have here lockout, rebound adjustability. And I think I showed you. You remove here and you pump air. Here you have the charging port, waterproof, and another thing which I like about this is that when you remove the battery, and I'll show you in a moment, there's a safety here. So if somehow you don't push the battery all the way in and it comes out, the bike disconnects, but it doesn't fall. You have to press that safety to remove it. The cables are nicely wrapped through the frame. I think here can be managed a little bit better, maybe shorter cables. And look how nicely it goes around here into the frame in the back. Guys, so far I reviewed probably over 50 bikes. I have not tried a bike that it's so smooth. Like, there's no resistance. It's like zero. It feels so natural. It's like you ride a regular bike. And there's no throttle. And probably a lot of you will say, I want the throttle, I want to just relax. Like, you can slightly pedal, not put too much pressure, and the bike will still go fast. If you put in a boost, it will go really fast. So no resistance, butter smooth. This is the better or the best system I tried so far. It feels so special. So this is my first time trying Bros system, but it's like amazing, guys. Amazing, super awesome. I love it. And this is my honest review. This is not a paid review. I don't do paid reviews. I get the bikes. I share exact how it feels, how it is. If I don't like the bike, I would not review it on this channel. And I review so many companies, but this feels special. Like from the seat all the way to the pedals, like except pedals, which I don't like, which I mentioned already. I will probably remove the seat, the kickstand. You don't need that to save weight. This bike, it's super cool, and it's designed for off-road. So we're gonna hit Central Park, and we'll see what this bike can do. But you can put here a rack in the back, get some aftermarket fenders, and this will be a super sweet commuter. This will be so comfortable. They have on their website city versions, road bikes without suspension, but I think like this will do so well with the rack and fenders. and class 3 here specified, and I love this frame design and paint. Really awesome. Like, I tried one of the specialized bikes, this model, and I really like the design, and that one was like 5,700. So I'm like, no way I'll pay so much money. But 2,500, and you spend 200 bucks for the brakes, let's say 300 bucks if you go XTR, you spend another 100 for the rack and maybe 75 for the fenders, and you know, upgrade the pedals, maybe 75 to 150 bucks, another 200 bucks for the seat post suspension. This will be a killer bike. Like, this is the bike to have for any occasion, for commuting, for, you know, off-roading, for going weekend rides and chill rides. This will do everything, guys. Top speed, acceleration, torque, it's amazing. Just make sure when you start, you have the highest sprocket on the rear wheel. And with shifting, I was able to gain 28, 29 miles an hour top speed really fast. Range. I did 2 charging cycles just to confirm the numbers, and each time in boost settings with aggressive pedaling and speeds between 17 to 29 miles an hour, I was able to cover 25 and slightly over 25 miles in range. In sport or tour settings, you can get so much more range. Even in eco, I was able to reach 25 miles an hour and not pedal super hard. I took the bike to Central Park for off-road testing, and it handles medium level pretty well. I don't have any more difficult terrain to test in the city, but I'm sure that if you do any trails, any more technical, difficult level of riding, this model will do pretty well. Also, guys, I want to share with you, after editing this video, I recommend you testing this model in person. It feels and looks so much better than it shows in this video. All around, this is the best option e-bike I have tried in between $4,000 to $1,500 US range. It is a complete setup and has all you need. Just add the fenders and the rear rack. This drive system is top-notch for this price range. I don't know any better option to recommend you today, honestly. Guys, this bike is just a pleasure to look at and ride. This paint job, it's fantastic. I will replace the pedals, add a seat post suspension, and potentially add Magura brakes or maybe SLX or XTR, and this will be a super sweet daily commuting setup. It is that good that every time I see it or I walk by it, I just want to go and take it for a ride. Guys, I think I covered pretty much everything about this model. If you have any questions, comment below. Please share and like this video if you find this review informative. It helps a lot, and I'll see you in a couple of days.